Hey, what's up? John Shred here, and today I'm giving you my first impressions of the RingConn Smart Ring after using it for 2 weeks. If you didn't know, health and fitness is a pretty big part of my life, so having the ability to wear a health tracking device is a game changer. If you're thinking of buying one, stick around to the end because I have a special discount code that can save you some cash. So I had the pleasure of interviewing Keith at CES this year. I've been looking at these types of devices for a while now. What jumped out at me about the RingConn are two factors: a 7-day battery life and an accessory called a ring protector that I can wear when I go to the gym. After posting my interview, I asked RingConn if they could send me one to review, and they did. So this is what I've learned. So how does this work? I mean, I recommend you order a sizing, rings are falling out, a sizing kit before you order your ring. It's completely free, but I mean, it's worth it to take the time to try one of these on and really see what finger it works best on. I assumed I was going to put the ring on my index finger, but after wearing it for a few days, I actually settled on putting on my ring finger on my other hand. Secondly, just because you may know your ring size, it doesn't mean it'll match up perfectly with the RingConn sizing. They actually have a warning, a disclaimer on their website that says RingConn size is unique in comparison to the US standard. Better to choose don't know my size option to find what size is for you, and that's when they send you this guy. For example, my wedding band here on my left hand is a size 7, but if I put on a size 7, it doesn't go over the knuckle. Personally, I ended up landing on a size 8 for the ring finger on my right hand. Once I confirmed the ring size, RingConn shipped out the actual ring. Now, I did a fun unboxing short a few weeks ago. I'll put a link in the description down below. Let's talk about the ring itself. It comes in 3 different colors: gold, silver, and black. It's made of titanium, which is super strong. It's rated for IP68, which is good for a depth of 50 meters or 165 feet. And the thing only weighs between 3 and 5 grams. I weighed my wedding ring, it weighs 12 grams. Okay, so how does it feel when you wear it? I mean, like anything else, it's a bit odd at first. It's like a new ring, but after 2 weeks now, I don't even notice it. I wear it all the time. Washing dishes, typing, using my mouse, doing stuff around the house. I would say the only thing that was a little bit weird is shaking someone's hand. You know when you go in to shake a hand and they get your fingers by mistake instead of the hand? You know what I'm talking about. And they squeeze, because they kind of squeeze on the ring. I avoided getting one of these smart rings because I go to the gym all the time. And from what I was told, you'll either scratch it, break it, who knows, just on the gym equipment. When I heard at CES that RingConn has a ring protector, I said, okay, cool, send me one of those. I want to see what it is. Now, it comes with 3 of them, which is cool. And it's this clear band that goes over top of the ring. It's sizing, mine here is a sizing 6 to 8 is a small. So I was an 8. It was a bit of a challenge to get it onto the ring. But once it was on, it was perfect. I have been using it nonstop for 2 weeks. Barbells, dumbbells, you name it, lifting, putting my full body weight against the ring, no issues at all. I am actually really surprised that it hasn't ripped or torn given how much abuse I've put it through. So the fact that they send you 3 of them, pretty cool. Most of the time, I don't even take it off because I go to the gym almost every day, so I kind of just leave it on. I mean, for me, the aesthetics doesn't really make a big deal, and it saves me putting it on and off. So if you go to the gym regularly, spend the extra $30 and get the protector. As I mentioned, this ring has a 7-day battery life. I have been using it consistently now for 2 weeks, and I have charged it twice. It's bang on 7 days, if not a tiny little bit more. For example, I was using it Saturday to Saturday. On Saturday, a warning would come up on the app, we'll talk about the app in a second, where it would say, hey, your ring's gonna die, but it would actually give you a time and a date, which is kind of new. It would be like, hey, by Sunday morning at 10 a.m., she dead. Really impressed that they give the kind of guesstimate timeline on it. It's a nice little touch. All right, so how do you charge the thing? Well, it comes with this fancy little charge clamshell kind of thing. You just slide your ring on there and it charges. Now this itself looks like a case, but it's more. There's actually a battery inside it, a 500 milliamp battery that will charge the ring 15 to 18 times. So, I mean, you just need to bring this with you. It is USB-C, you plug it in and charge it. I charged it once and I've charged the ring twice, but I have only charged this once. That's pretty cool. You can just bring this, throw it in your bag, and then, every 7 days, you just charge it with this guy. RingConn does have a charger accessory, almost like a charge pad that you can put it onto, your ring onto. You might want to put it near the bedside table if this isn't convenient for you. They do have an option on the website. All right, the app. Now you do have to download the RingConn app to get this thing synced up. It's pretty easy. You literally open up the charger, you slap the ring on, the light turns blue. It means it's in Bluetooth registration mode, like any other thing that you've paired. Open the app. You do have to create yourself an account, log into the app. It'll find the ring pretty much right away. Find the ring, it'll probably have to do a little firmware update, great. And then you're in. Literally just follow the instructions. It's super easy. Once connected, you'll get full access to the app, and it kind of has a summary page, and we've broken down into 4 sections. Summary, sleep, activity, and stress. The summary page is kind of cool. It has this wellness balance area that's in beta where it shows a little kind of, I want to say, triangle graph thing that shows you kind of how you're doing day to day along with your 7-day average. Now the sleep tab. Now this is my favorite tab. I have used sleep apps before, mainly with my Apple Watch, but my Apple Watch's battery sucks and I need to charge it at night. So then if I do the sleep thing, then it just, yeah. Hence why I like the 7-day battery. Oh, by the way, it takes an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to charge the ring, just so you know. So yesterday was the first night that I ended up getting a 98 sleep score. What? It breaks down the sleep of time asleep versus in bed, which is kind of cool. It also breaks down the different stages of sleep, whether you're in REM, light sleep, deep sleep, or awake. Last night I crushed the REM sleep, but could have used a little more light sleep, so I'm guessing that's why I lost my 2%. Activity tab. Okay, when I first got the ring, I wasn't really using the activity tab because I would take off the ring when I went to the gym. Then it wouldn't know that I was working out and then my numbers weren't accurate. But when I got the ring protector, it literally changed everything. Now, it'll give you a daily score out of 100 based on certain factors such as how many steps you take. Yes, there is a pedometer built in. How many calories you burned based on average activity, your heart rate, and some other key little factors. I did get a few alerts based on my sedentary work lifestyle. It's like, hey, why don't you step up and walk around a little bit? Similar to what the Apple Watch does, it'll track sedentary time, movement, and high activity, just to give you a sense of what you're doing throughout the day. Oh, and there's a new exercise button. It's actually on the summary page. It's like a yellow little dude running. You open it up and it has 4 activities in there. Only 1 are available right now, which happens to be outdoor running. It's cold outside, so I haven't tried that yet, but the other 3 look pretty cool. Outdoor walking, which I do every day. Indoor running, I do that quite often. And then also outdoor cycling. I don't have a bike, but if anyone has tried that option, I mean, it doesn't exist yet, but when you watch, you get it. Leave a comment, let me know how well it works. Stress tab. So this was my least used tab, but it was very interesting. I don't really think about how stressed I am throughout the day, but looking at that after a day, I could see a couple spikes, and it was neat exercise to go back and see what was I doing when I was super stressed. Was I in a work meeting? Was I watching TV late at night and I was getting stressed out? Maybe I shouldn't watch scary movies. What is the price and value of this wonderful smart ring? Well, it is $279 USD, regardless of the color choice. Now, unlike the Aura Ring, the competitor, it starts at $299, sure, USD, But then you get some other variants and they go $450, $550, and the price just goes through the roof. Something else to consider, which is super cool about the RingConn Smart Ring, there is no membership fee. You get full access to everything in the app without having to pay a dime over your $279. The Oura Ring requires you to have a membership or they don't give you access to all of the features. Now, I haven't used an Oura Ring to compare the experience side by side, but what I can tell, price to value, the RingConn is the way to go. Oh, and RingConn is having a special event right now from March 20th to March 31st, 2024, where you get 15% off the price of the ring. That's $42. And if you use this code right here, yeah, you'll get an additional $10 off your purchase within that time period. To conclude, if you are looking for a wearable health tracking device that tracks your data 24/7, this is a pretty good option. I want to say a big thank you to RingConn for sending me the ring. I will continue wearing it and tracking my health. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.